Most of us are totally unaware that our race, our gender, our sexual orientation, sometimes our religion, our socioeconomic class, so many things that about us are the lens through which the world views us.
They're not ever going to go away. All we can do is be aware of them. And what's a prejudice?
Ourtown for Teens is a summer residential program for 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. Ourtown exposes teenagers, sometimes for the very first time, to folks who don't look like them, folks who don't worship like them, folks who don't have exactly the same values.
My name is Ingrid Adriana Castrillo. Right now I am working in it's called USA Loans. It's a pawn shop.
I can just take it and I'll wait for you in the front so you don't have to carry. I know you have your hands full.
When it came to my issue as an immigrant, I've always tried to not talk about it, always keep it in this quiet zone. In camp, it helped me. It helped me to be open about it, just to some way feel proud. I love dancing to Latin music. Everyone in camp was so interested about it, and they always pushed me, and they always wanted me to teach them. Dancing represented my culture, and so they made me feel proud of that, and they made me become more open and accept myself. So then I can accept other people.
The kids who go to Ourtown leave with more self-confidence and the ability and, in fact, the will to reach outside their comfort zone. They're more likely to say, I'm interested in you, tell me about you.
My name is Darren Muldrew. Currently I work at AT&T. Before I went to the camp, I was kind of an awkward teenager, and after the camp I was able to feel better about myself and become more social.
McCain Mall, I'm Simon Gift Card, let me help you. The camp impacted me in a way that I now teach what I learned from the camp to my coworkers. The camp made me understand that it doesn't matter what people might say about me or what society might say. It just makes you feel like this is your home. This is where you should be. This is a place to be away from all the judging and all the prejudice.
It is safe to be exactly who you are. The counselors and the staff members and the advisors are going to love you, and all the other delegates are going to love you too, just for who you are.
My social circle, before I went to the camp was a lot smaller. I had maybe a close group of 3 or 4 friends.
I think most of my 500 friends that I have on Facebook are from camp. They're camp members, and they were my family. They've always been there.
That whole bonding is just so strong, and no one will ever, can come between that. The camp has impacted my life in a way that I've bonded even more with my mother, my best friend, but it made me be able to talk to my mother about my sexuality, because I am homosexual, and that bond I have with my mom is so much greater than it was before.
Sexual orientation is who you are physically, spiritually, and emotionally attracted to based on their sex or gender in relation to your own, right? So if you identify as a woman,
how do I have the will to make the hard decisions, to speak up sometimes when it would just be easier to be quiet?
We got to be real about the tapes that we might have in our head. Does that mean we believe them? No? But we all have them, right?
Here you go. Who wants some? There was a comment made about a specific person, and he was from Nigeria, and they said all Nigerians are a specific type there. And I had to say, well, I like him, and I think he's different, and I have friends from Nigeria, and you know, they're not all the same. So sometimes you don't have to be aggressive about the issue, but you bring in a new perspective. You bring in, hey, hold on, not everyone's the same.
We think that if a person's going to learn something new, they have to learn it with their head, their hand, and their heart.
Yeah, sure. Okay, well.
It gave me the opportunity when I was in religion class at Pulaski Tech. It gave me the opportunity to defend the Muslim race because people were in there saying things, and I know that they weren't true.
It's definitely helped me to stand up and be more proactive and not biased or anything against a certain group of people or different races or anything like that.
I want to be a lawyer for a reason. I want to change immigration laws. I want to make them be fair and just, bring justice to people. Human progress is important too. And I think when immigrants look to move to another foreign country, it's for a goal, it's for a reason. It's not just to learn another language or to steal other people's job. I think it's to progress.
Everybody is a part of everything anyway. You can be happy if you set yourself free.
One person can make a remarkable difference for others. Sometimes by just speaking up, sometimes by just saying, tell me your story.
The way I look at things is if you're not helping others, you're not doing your job. You're not doing what you were put here to do. And if everyone just helped each other out here and there, I think this world will be so much greater.
now that we're all on the same side of the line against racism, we want each of you to finish this statement.
Racism by standing up for people when having racism happen to them.
I will work to end racism by influencing my family, friends, and church that racism and discrimination is not okay.
I will work to end racism by expressing myself with others.
I will work to end racism by influencing my family.
I will work to end racism by being open-minded to others.